People constantly send me requests. They come through on my machine asking me to join their LinkedIn thing, and I'm not even on it. I don't even know. I just think dreamer. But anyway, can it do my career harm not being on there? Can it do your career harm not being on there? And how much good is it? Career expert Laurel McClay joins me with her tips for net. What is a networking goldmine, I suppose? If you want to network, Laurel, you would have to be on LinkedIn, wouldn't you?
Well, my question is, who doesn't want to network?
Me. My answer is me.
Oh, listen to you.
I don't want to network.
Well, can I just tell you, when I Googled you this morning, that the first thing that comes up for you is Wiki, because LinkedIn and Google have a little collusion thing going on, so that when you Google someone's name, generally it would be the LinkedIn profile. In the absence of your LinkedIn profile, you have a Wiki, which is what everyone else says about you, not what
but
you
the good
say.
The good thing about Wiki is that everyone knows it's just a load of old...
Well, don't assume
I'm trying to think. Rubbish. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Don't assume that. There are some people who just believe anything they read.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in those people. Wiki is Wikipedia too. It's just I'm right up with the lingo of the day. But I'm an anomaly when it comes to the interweb and life in general, actually.
Absolutely.
So what you're talking about with LinkedIn is brand you, is it?
Yes, it's about how you show up in the world, and not just to your potential employers, but to anyone who may have an interest in finding out more about you.
Okay, so when you go onto LinkedIn, you will see someone's profile, and as you say, this is the profile they have chosen to display.
That's right. And so what you want to do is make sure it's not just a boring old CV. The summary is a really important part because it gives people an experience of how you present yourself.
Okay, is it all about preparing yourself for the next job or for the first job?
It might not even be about a job. It's just about what is our most valuable asset. Our most valuable asset is our network. So it might be someone who's going to connect you for something that is in a different kind of influential realm. It might be introducing you to someone who's going to help you with something personal. You know, there are way more ways to use LinkedIn than just for your career.
Okay, so talk us through it. What's the best way to operate your LinkedIn?
Well, first of all, make sure you have one. And I think the photo is really important. Jim, for you, you've got a great little photo, like it's a photo of you in a
Jim hates his LinkedIn.
shot.
He doesn't think it's any benefit to him at all.
Well, imagine if someone was just trying to check him out, see what he really looked like. No, he's probably not the right example for that. But you're going to see most people on the phone. And so you want to make sure you have a professional profile photo and close up so that people can actually see.
Is LinkedIn really, it is a professional version of Facebook?
Facebook is way more about your interests and about what's actually happening to you in your life. I would say that LinkedIn is more about who you are and what you stand for. Blogging is a big thing on LinkedIn now. So I've actually got work from my LinkedIn posts. Someone has said, look, I've already decided to work with you, Laurel, because I really love what you write about on LinkedIn. So that's not the sort of response you're going to get on Facebook, is it?
When someone, and I've said before, it always happens to me quite often, and I'm not even on it, but people say, oh, so-and-so wants to be your LinkedIn buddy, or whatever it says. When that happens to you, do you or should you instantly accept it because it increases your network, or should you check them out first to make sure they're the sort of person you want in your network?
It depends on what your strategy is. Some people just want to get a network that's large, but it's kind of quantity versus quality, isn't it? So I think what you want to do is you want to make sure that you actually do know that person, not even just check them out. But for me personally, I like to have had an interaction with someone before I'm actually on their network or they're on my network.
Do you have to be careful of your current employer, your current place of work? Because obviously the profile that you choose for yourself on LinkedIn could pave the way for your future. Presumably you want it to pave your way for your future. You don't want to expose the truth to a current employer if you're actually using that as a way of finding another job, I wouldn't have thought.
Well, it's interesting you talk about finding another job, because most people with the LinkedIn approach to finding jobs, it's just for the passive ones. It's for the ones who aren't looking for work, but they want to make themselves look as appealing as possible, because exactly as you say, it's about your brand. So you would just be positioning yourself for yourself and the future, and any employer is going to be a bit paranoid. They're going to start thinking, oh, he's looking for a job.
And to be honest, the employer should be pleased that you've got a large network, presumably.
Exactly, and a qualified network. If they see some very influential people in your network, and you can choose to show
that's why I'm constantly, people want my name on their thing. I can't invite
you on my LinkedIn profile.
No, because I just will say no. I will go delete. Hey, thank you very much, Laurel. The takeaway message here is if you're serious about yourself, you would make the effort with LinkedIn.
And get some professional help. You know, I use Kate Nankerville from Force of Nature, someone like that, very good for showing you there's all these algorithms we don't even know about that help us get found easier, which is what we want.
Put you at the top of the pile.
Absolutely.
It's actually worth probably do you Google yourself just to see where you actually fit?
Good idea to Google yourself frequently.
Okay, all right. Okay, Laurel, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
I've got you Googling me for me. Laurel McClay, career expert.